Good morning, paper crafters. Happy Valentine's Day. So I am here with another Christmas layout, and my papers come from Recollections, Christmas Noel. Let me get that out of the way. Excuse my arm. And my little die cuts come from Miss Kate Cuttables. And this little reindeer is called Christmas Reindeer with Lights, and I got them off the Silhouette. And when I looked at Miss Kate Cuttables' page, because there was a piece I could not figure out how to put on, and I just ended up leaving it off because I couldn't figure it out. But he was no longer on her website page, but he is on the Silhouette if you guys are looking for him. And he is 4.5 inches high and 4 inches wide. And then this little girl reindeer with the ornament, she is 4 by 4, so 4 inches high, 4 inches wide. And then Ho 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 with the little ornaments is 7 3/4 inches wide and 2.5 inches tall. So let's go ahead and start by getting my papers tacked down. So found this paper in the pap, and I like the fact that it had these reindeer on it since I was using reindeer. My pictures are all indoor pictures, but I just thought it was kind of cool to do the outdoor, mix the outdoor with the indoor, mix the different types of cute reindeer with these silhouetted reindeer on the paper. So my background sheet is charcoal, and it's from Echo Park, and I found it in the Petticoat and Pinstripes pack. And so the background paper is 12 by 12, and this one is 11.5 by 11.5. And I cut my nails, and now I'm struggling to know how to pick papers up and stuff. Okay, let's try this one more time. Okay. And then this paper has all the reindeer's names, so I liked that. And I inked distressed all my pages. And this is just a white, thin piece of paper. And I did the border with this Fisker's punch. Oops. Okay. And I haven't trimmed this one down yet, so I shouldn't have put that glue right on the edge, because I need to trim it down to 11.5. Yeah, so let me get my swing line paper cutter. I really like this with the straight down blade because it cuts it perfectly without having to worry about my paper tearing. Okay, let's go ahead and reattach this. And I need to re-ink this edge right here. And I inked everything with Vintage Photo. Okay. I'll put this pretty close to the top. You know what? I'm gonna ink this again because you can see a little bit of the white shining through. I don't want that. Okay. So I'm lining the edge of the eyelet border to the top. Okay. And then my ho-ho-ho is going to go right up here in the middle. Sorry if you can hear my husband upstairs. He just got up. He's walking around. And I'm putting a lot of glue on this one because when I glued it, it kind of warped it a little bit. And I don't know if you can see, but I use silver stickles on the ornament hanger part, so it gives it a nice shimmer. And then I used a clear white Wink of Stella inside the snowflake stars and this highlight. Okay, to remember which one goes where. This one here. I'll show you the papers. I haven't tacked these ones yet. This is a green floral type print, and then this is another snowy scene with little reindeer or little deers in the scene. So, when I first got these pictures, I wasn't quite sure what to do with them, and I didn't know what papers to use, and so what I ended up doing was just going through my store on Silhouette to see what I like. And I found these little reindeer, and even though my pictures are all taken inside, one of the pictures is with Santa Claus. And so I just said, oh, Santa Claus and reindeer go well together. And then when I came downstairs to pick the papers, I flipped through and found these reindeer, and I was like, oh, you know what? I could do an outdoor scene with indoor pictures. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. And so that's what I'm doing. Okay, make sure the trees are facing the right direction. Put my little reindeer guy down here. I'm going to have him be right at the edge, and then his antlers are going to go just over the picture. Okay. And then this one is going to overlap just slightly. Actually, I think I want the smaller one to overlap the bigger one. So I'm going to take some of this glue off and put this one down. And I did cut down my pictures, and then I just upped each photo mat a 1/4 inch from the picture, and then another 1/4 inch for the background piece here. So none of my photo mats are exactly the same as far as size goes. just a little bit there. That goes under like that. And once it gets in the page picture, that will go down flat. Okay. Now I don't want to put any glue on his antlers because it's going to go on top of my picture. Okay, so I'm going to keep it at the yellow ornaments and lower. Go. And that way the picture can just slide in right behind. And then this little girl, I'm going to have her sitting just on top here. So I'm not going to put any glue on the bottom of this ornament. Hold this down just so it kind of starts getting tacky. Okay, so there's that side. Let's bring in the other side. Oops, ran out of glue. Okay. Let me just get my other ATG. This is the one I use for pictures, but it'll be okay. Okay. Okay, and then here's the other part of that reindeer name sheet. And I've already cut this one down to fit perfectly. So again, I'm going to just line the top of this to the paper and to the edge. Perfect. Okay. Now this was a free tree on the silhouette, and the star was also free, and so I just combined them together. And I want this to go right to the bottom of this page and just hang it off over onto the charcoal. And this is 10.5 inches tall by 6 inches at its widest point. And this bottom branch here tore when it was being cut. So I just glued it back on, and I just got to be a little extra careful when I maneuver it until I get it tacked onto the paper. Oops, almost missed a branch. Okay. Let's see if I can get this, the bottom here lined up, straight up. And I gotta move that over some. And all the glue that has leaked onto the page, I will go over when it's dry with my glue eraser and erase it all off, so it'll be fine. Okay. Okay, that's a gluey mess I've made. Okay, so this little girl, she is 4.5 inches wide by 5 inches tall. And she's going to go right here at the bottom. But first, let me make sure I have my photo mats on. Okay. All the way to the edge of the papers. Okay. And so this one, I want to make sure I think I'm just going to move her all the way over so I don't have to worry about the glue. Okay, let me just hold her down for a bit. Okay, so on my tree I did do some white highlighting, and on my bear I used a white glitter paper for her fringe on her dress, and I put Wink Stella on the belt here and also on the bow. And I put a little bit of ink on her cheeks just to give her a little bit of rosy tint. So let me bring in the other page. And the same thing here, I used the glitter paper here and Wink Stella on the ornament and on these lights. So here we have page 1. And page 2. And there's my Christmas 2016 layouts are done. All right, thank you. And again, have a very happy Valentine's Day.